Hello, this is Dave, and welcome to Equity Story. Just having a look at the ASX 200. It's good to see. I think the oil price, it looks pretty bullish. Actually, it looks like it could go up even a little bit higher. So it's giving our market a little bit support. However, here at Equity Story, we don't really feel that we're going to buy into these oil stocks. Even so, I was looking at sort of, BHP does look pretty bullish, and Woodside and All Search, they all look like they're recovering, but at the moment, I just think like we have at Equity Story, we've been taking a lot of profits on a lot of stocks. We're moving out of trending stocks, all the ones we can move out of, and we're just trying to position ourselves to have some cash at the end of the month, or certainly I think sometime around the middle of November, where we believe it's going to be a safer time to get into stocks, or possibly we can buy a lot of our favorite stocks at much better prices. Talking about sort of trending stocks, obviously SIP today, we took a nice 7% profit in a month. Unfortunately, we didn't get the franking credit. You do need to own that for 45 days, but because we were sort of a bit nervous about the market, we didn't want to wait another sort of 10 days to get out. We're just happy to make a good profit at the moment in this type of market. BAP again, looks fantastic. The trend, got no issues there. Looks absolutely stunning. Obviously FXL, we feel it's really turning actually, and we've got a nice dividend out of it. So we'll watch how that goes over the next 2 weeks. Fisher and Paykel, again, I don't think you get a better looking trend. It looks absolutely fantastic. Evolution, obviously we got hit a little bit with these gold stocks, but to be honest, we're trending these two gold stocks a little bit on purpose, and we really want to encourage people to get into gold. Even though gold could go down a little bit more now, it broke that sort of 1,300. It could actually go and test 1,200, but I think it's important to have gold because the gold is a hedge for us, and having part of our portfolio and part of what we've got in gold is an excellent hedge, and to have an excellent hedge in companies that are making a lot of money, I think is a really good move to make in these markets. So, even if gold does go down a little bit more, we have to wear it a little bit more. I don't care, because I do feel pretty confident in the next 6-7 months, even sooner, maybe 2-3 months, we're going to make a lot of money out of gold. ORE, we've got a trend on this at the moment. It's holding this sort of long-term trend lines, and hopefully it should work its way up from here. I think one trend that's obviously did work against us, an Equity Story, we will cut a trend if we don't feel really confident with the company. However, I think Vocus has been really unfairly sold down. It's been sort of really the CFO, it had everything go wrong with it. The CFO left, one of the big shareholders sold some shares in it. TPG Telecom got sold down really strongly, and the reason being TPG Telecom got sold down is because everyone believes obviously the NBN are going to put up their line rentals from $17 to $43 or something for TPG. But what people don't realize, Vocus have always paid $43 for their line rentals. So this whole move that Vocus has had, where we didn't buy it this high, but it's been as high as $9.39, this whole move down back to here, there's been no difference at all in their growth or their story. So I think one analyst came out today and went, oh, they've got a lot of businesses that they're trying to integrate together, and this is going to be difficult. Well, I mean, that's business, right? But they certainly seem to have done a pretty good job last year with Amcom. So I don't see any reason why they should be sold down their track record. So that's why we put these as a buy again at $6, and I think these can, when the market sort of shakes itself, and hopefully Vocus can put out a few reports explaining their position where they are, I don't see any reason why this can't trend back to $7, at least $7.50. And we feel putting another buy on it around here, it's around $6, $6.05 where it was, is a good, very, very good move. Just obviously having a look at the 3-year growth stories. Sometimes we've sold a lot of these recently, taking profits because we want cash in the bank. But we absolutely still, we still love the stories, and in some ways, if the market does have a serious pullback, we're going to be very excited to get back into the Appins and get back into the Adasols and the VTGs and the BWXs at what we're hoping is going to be discount prices. And if it doesn't happen and we have to go back in and pay more or less what we sold it for, that's fine. But at least we're getting back in, and what we believe is a safer climate, and obviously we know who's in charge of the United States of America. Anyway, that's all I've got to talk about tonight on Equity Story. We've got a heap of great stories. There's one I'll give you on Class 1. I absolutely love the story. So we've got a heap of stories that we're looking for at the moment. MNF, again, another great one. We like MNY. And there's about 15 to 20 that we've got all geared up to get on as 3-year growth stories, and got another exciting little 10-bagger we're talking to. But we're just waiting at the moment. I do apologize that we're being pretty inactive, but I think also it's irresponsible for us to have a view on the markets and just put out stories because it's a way for us to get members and keep members happy. Our main job is to really we talk and we see the market as we see it, and at the moment we do feel it's best to be pretty cautious. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for listening to Equity Story, and have a good night. Good night.